Hello everyone, this is the adventure called life. I'm Joe. Saddle up today, let's go for a ride. It's bright and early this morning here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We're heading out today a little earlier than what we normally do, but it'll be all right. It's a nice warm morning, the first warmish morning that we've had in a good while, as long as UPS don't run over us there. It's starting out today about 50 degrees, which, I mean, at 8 o'clock, that's almost unheard of for this time of year. It's fantastic. It's gonna be a high of 68 today. Thank God. That is amazing and wonderful to see. Very happy to see that. Over there you can see a playground, bunch of kids on it. Everybody running around playing, having fun. It would be South Knoxville Elementary. Bunch of kids. It's always cool. See a bunch of kids playing. Now over here, when it gets growing here this spring, this is called the butterfly garden. And apparently they got a bunch of stuff in here that attracts butterflies. So that'll be something to look at this spring. Probably by the time you watch this, it'll be springing. I think you'll be seeing this. Probably about March, somewhere around March 17th, 18th, 20th, something like that. We're riding the Adventure 2 today. I think, I can't say that I prefer this over the Level 2 because they're both superb. I mean, just superb. It's like you're not gonna go wrong with either one of them. It's more a matter of what you feel like in the moment, or what you feel like you would like to do. So I mean, this has more robust feel. This feels more like a dirt bike. You see what I'm saying? Like the off-road capabilities of this are substantially more. I think the rims are harder, stiffer, thicker. It's like more robust. The tires you only usually inflate the tires to between 5 and 15 pounds of air. So it's got more of a squishy feel. It absorbs the bumps a lot more than the Level 2 does. The Level 2 is a rougher ride than this one because this one is made for off-roading. You know, the Level 2 is not made for off-roading. For instance, okay, that was a giant log looking thing that I hit on purpose just to show you. You know, if you would have done that on a regular tired bicycle, you know, it might even have thrown you off. It was this thing's made more robust. It's made more durable. That's just the way of it. I like that though. I like being able to, you know, go over here and let's say you want to go in this big thick gravel. This has no problem with that. With the fat tires, the fat knobby tires, and it's got plenty of power. You know, you don't even have to pedal, and I find it actually beneficial if you don't pedal when you're going through crazy stuff like that. It seems to do better if you just use the motor. Let it power through it. And if you could, if you was feeling spunky, hold on a second, let's get past this truck. If you were feeling spunky, you could go and just hop the curb and cut through the grass and, you know, go crazy on this thing. It'll do it. It'll have no problem with it. If you hear that rattling, sometimes you'll hear a rattling sound. They made the front fender on this thing to have a little bit of leeway so it will rattle like that. And it's made to do that, and I think it's made like that so that it will, see, look, I'll show you. I'll give you a good view of it. So let's go up here just a little bit. Okay. We'll pop down here, and I'll show you this. So the fender itself attaches, oh shit. The fender itself attaches like right here. See, that's what you're hearing. You're hearing this. It's got a screw on the back side and a screw that runs through this side, but on the back there's no bolt, there's no tap, and there's no room to put a tap between this and that. It's supposed to just have a little bit of wiggle to it, and I think that it may be a little bit noisy at times, but I think it's designed like that so that it's more durable. It's designed to have a little bit of play in case something hits the fender. It's not going to bend it, you know, because if you do a lot of heavy duty off-road stuff, you may encounter something where it would hit the fender every now and then. And as you can tell, this thing is kind of heavy. You know, I should have put the kickstand down there, obviously. One thing I have noticed is every now and then this little thing here will come out, and I'll have this little wire where it runs into right here will come out. I mean, it's not a big deal. It don't come out and come disconnected or nothing. It's just I like the way it looks better. It's up in this little rubber housing that it's made for. See, but like I could have went up through there and come down through here. This thing's way more off-roady. Now I will say this, I think the level 2 has a greater distance. If you're wanting to stay on the road and on the trail, the level 2 will probably go further than this one. They got the same size battery, but this one has a bigger motor, and I think it pulls a little bit more juice, you know, because this is a 750 watt motor, and I think it peaks out at 1300 watts or something. So you're gonna use more. And if you use the throttle, like I will use the throttle on this, you know, quite a bit when I feel the need to. You know, you push the button here to use the throttle. But this has the torque sensor, and it feels just completely natural. Like your pedal assist isn't like with a cadence sensor. And you got the cadence sensor, and it's like if your pedals are turning, you're ghost pedaling. Okay, well, you're not ghost pedaling on this. It's letting you do everything you can do, so you're putting forth some effort. This is, I would say these Aventon with the torque sensor are way better for fitness than any of them with the cadence sensor. I mean, if fitness is your goal, if weight loss is your goal, you're wanting to put something into it. If you're just ghost pedaling, you know, you're not going to be putting anything into it, but you could. I mean, if you have a desire to, you could ghost pedal on this. All you'd have to do is turn it all the way up and, you know, put your gear low. I mean, it does have a turbo mode if you need, you know, a great deal of help. I find tour mode to do just fine. This is your second pedal assist. I find it to do good. I mean, and still, I've had this thing for months. I've put 156 miles on this bike, and I have never run it halfway down. I mean, I've put miles on it. I'll ride it 12, 15, 20 miles a day. Still never hit 50%. So I think they were honest when they said, you know, 60-mile range as long as you're pedaling. That's probably on eco, you know, the lowest pedal assist, and you putting forth maximum effort. But if you want to stand on the throttle, they say it'll do 30 miles, and it may do it. It has more top range torque. It has more top range torque than the other one, the level 2, because the level 2 has the 500 watt motor, it's still sufficient. You're talking a difference of climbing a hill with like a 30% grade at 15 miles an hour rather than 8 miles an hour. So I mean, either way, you're gonna make it, you know, if you're like 220 pounds. So I mean, you're any heavier than that, I would definitely go with this one. I would definitely go with the Adventure 2. You need that bigger motor. You need the bigger tires. They're it's more durable, you know. I did think about having the slime put in the tires in case I ever run into a situation to where I have a flat. If any of you guys know anything about that, just let me know. I think we'll take a ride here soon to our local bike shop. Check it out, probably have a good time in there, and see about putting that puncture resistant slime in our tires on our bicycles. Well folks, I hope you've had a good ride. As always, if you'd do me a solid and subscribe to the channel, I would very much appreciate it. I'm trying to grow it, and I actually have over 1,000 subscribers now, and that is incredible. You guys have just been so phenomenal. I'm very, very thankful and very grateful to all you who've subscribed. It's wonderful to have you riding on this journey with me. And if you live around here, feel free to come out here and ride with me. I'm by no means a butthole, and always happy to have company. Well guys, here we are at Island Home Park. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Until next time, peace out guys. Keep pedaling.